All right, hello everyone, and welcome to a video that I did not expect to be making. So Rockstar just dropped that the pre-orders for GTA 6 will go live at midnight local time tomorrow. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like midnight wherever you are, which doesn't sound right because that means that Australia will get pre-orders like one of the first few countries to get pre-orders. I'm pretty sure we're ahead like the most. That and like New Zealand. I think I may be wrong. I failed geography spectacularly. But that's not what I wanted to point out. There's a couple of things in here that I wanted to point out. One being that this is the most immersive GTA experience yet. I'm going to make a separate video about that, but I think this is going to be a completely different GTA game than we have ever seen before, and I am kind of fucking hyped for that because it sounds like it's going to be cool. The next thing is that the preloading will be available on November 12th, a whole 5 days beforehand, before the game launches. Now, I'm okay with this. I don't like the whole pre-order, you get the game 3 days early. That just kind of cuts off poor people kind of thing, and I don't like that. It sounds shitty. But sort of reading this as I've been talking, it looks like that might actually be what's happening. We see here preloading on November 12th to ensure that you're able to play on launch. Physical versions of GTA 6 containing a download code inside the box will be available starting at 12th to support preloading. So maybe... That's really weird. So maybe if you pre-order a physical copy of GTA 6, you get... Like you go down to the shop or the store or whatever on the 12th and you get a preload code? That sounds really weird, and I'm not sure if I'm on board with that, but whatever. So this is the main thing that I wanted to get into, and you may just be thinking that this is the same screen that I was just looking at. However, we scroll down a little bit, boom, we get some fucking sick-ass looking screenshots with Jason and Lucia here, looking, I don't know, fucking wild. It's just got, I think that's an arm tattoo. I thought that was his hair at first, but also, like, you can't really see it in this one. Well, you can hear it. Like, look at the fucking arm detail. That is nuts. You can see it's like hair and shit. So, the Ultimate Edition, you get a bunch of stuff. Like, I assume these are like the cosmetic stuff that's locked behind that. You get premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner. Okay. So, does that mean that you get like bonus missions? That kind of sounds like what that is. And like, I had a quick skim through here, and there is so fucking many screenshots, mostly of cars, but there's a lot of here. There's a lot in here of these two. I don't really care about the cars, whatever. This gun looks fucking insane. But one thing that I wanted to point attention to is you get his and hers versions of the powerful revolver with classic Vice City style sourced from the Vercetti estate. So that 100% confirms that the Vercetti estate is in the game, which is wild. So I don't know, because it wasn't always called the Vercetti estate, but it was only called the Vercetti estate after you took it from that guy. I can't remember his name. He also gets personalized versions of these guns. We see the same screenshot. He's got the arm tattoo. They got matching tattoos. They've got matching tattoos. That's fucking adorable. Exclusive outfits and tattoos and more. Okay. Looks like the back of that shirt. Yeah, open and closed version. No. We see that house from earlier, but the car, that's the car that we've always seen Jason sort of being around, just with a different paint job. So, like, obviously customization is confirmed. We get army fatigues. Oh, kayak. So that looks like that is actually... Oh, interesting. So it looks like potentially this kayak is drivable or rideable. Whatever you do with a kayak. Whatever. But it's not in the water. It's on the ground. So can we like pick it up and just take it with us? That's really cool. I like that. So that more or less confirms it because it says Crest Kayak. That's a kayak. Same kayak, Crest. So it looks like that's what's happening. Oh, actually. Sorry, I'm going backwards and forwards because this is the first time I've actually reading it. I've skimmed through and looked at all the screenshots. So this is just pointing out these two as well as this for some reason. But then here it actually shows them up close. Oh, we can zoom in. Oh, that's insane. Look at that. That is unnecessary. What is wrong with you people? Look at his fucking arm hair. Absolutely unnecessary. What is wrong with you people? So we get to customize the car, obviously. I assume we get like bonus stuff, probably like this interior. Is that Jason? I'm going to say not. And then absolute fucking just, I got no words. Jason with a fucking mullet looks insane. Yeah, close up of it. Damn. Looks like this might be the same building. Oh no. Damn, you go to a fucking nail salon. That is insane. Okay, so it looks like that we're also getting a random boat. But ocean ready with explosive laden weapon crates. See, that goes into a theory that I'll touch on probably in the next video. But it looks like, well, I mean, we know that we're not carrying. I think we know. Well, I mean, from the leaks, it looks like we're not getting the typical GTA 6, GTA style weapon wheel thing where you just pull an AK-47 out of your ass. I apologize if you can hear the sirens. And I think that our vehicle is going to work similarly to how the horse works in Red Dead Redemption 2, where you don't just carry all your guns with you. You have to go to your horse in Red Dead 2. I don't know why I did that. I was meant to go like that, but whatever. It looks like in this case you go to your vehicles to do the same thing. That looks like that also applies to boats, as fucking pretty dolphins. I don't know. I feel like this is interactable. Oh my god, there's a seagull there. I didn't even notice the seagull. Yeah, I feel like that's got something. Like it's not just a decorative piece because like it's there. Probably see it here. Oh, no, never mind. You can see it there at the back as well. So I feel like that's going to be something. This looks really cool. Like Jason with the mohawk. This kind of has like a sort of motocross vibe-ish. Like, not, nah. That's a terrible like, forget I said that, moving on. This kind of gives me, what is that? Like, when I skimmed through these, I didn't zoom into any of them, so I'm probably missing a lot here, but what are these all spray cans? That's cool. Here, like, I remember ages ago I saw a lot of people talking about how Jason looks like Arthur, and I was like, he looks nothing like Arthur, like, at all. That, like, Batista guy looks way more like Arthur than Jason here. But seeing him here, he kind of does. Like, I kind of see Arthur in that, and it's really throwing me. Anything missing in here? No. She looks badass as fuck, though. So this is probably the clothes store that we get. Yeah, there you go. Oh, actually, you know what? I hate this. So this whole shop looks like it's locked behind the Ultimate Edition pre-order or version. I strongly despise that. That's a terrible. I hate. That's a very scummy fucking design choice or whatever. I hate that. That's stupid. I'm just looking at a cool car. I'm almost positive that's Jason. Do you know what? I don't think we've ever seen Lucia actually driving a car. We've seen her sitting on a motorbike. That's it. Could Rockstar be like fucking us and Jason's the only playable? No, that's clearly not the case because we've seen so many different cosmetics for her. Never mind, forget I said that. I'm an idiot. Okay, so this looks like another. So this is a tattoo shop only for the Ultimate Edition. I hate that. Jason looks badass here. Look at the fucking arm hair. Like the wrinkle. Oh, Jesus, this game is going to look insane. Why is everyone wearing balaclavas? That's weird. This car looks sick. I'm just going through these now. Like, I don't really care about the cars, but they look cool. This is another... So that's 3 shops already that are locked behind the Ultimate Edition. I hate that. Mecha the Gator. What's that? The shirt has like the GTA style, like cutout bits. That's cool. The fuck are these guys? Illegal goods stuff. Yo, can we buy drugs? Raid the compound of one of the south sides. Score some special items and distinct contraband. Interesting. For a second, I thought this was Jason, and I was like, wait, what? Never mind. Track down a variety of classic work in progress project. Okay, so this guy, I think this was in one of the leaks where you go and like steal classic cars. I think that was in one of the leaks. Be cool if there was like some like reference to. I think this is the car they were leaning on in the first screenshot. Oh, here you go. This car. So I think that's the end of that one. And then, so this just looks like a pre-order bonus that if you just pre-order the game, you just get this. Jason looks fucking sick. It's like you get a classic car. Iconic weapon patterns. Iconic weapon patterns that echo the excess of the past. I'll get to that in a second because it's really cool. Okay, so it's not showing it here. But look, this is very Bonnie and Clyde. We just read here. Cruise shore drive in this classic sedan and store it in the Shore Court personal garage that is a stone's throw away from the glistening sands of Open Beach. I'm not sure if it's talking about the car here or if it's talking about the safe house or the garage. It features a weapon locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Okay, so maybe you don't... No, you're going to have to store weapons in your car. That's a stupid idea. But you could also store weapons in your locker. I think you could do that in Red Dead. You could sort of just put them in your storage crate, but no one ever did that. But also stolen goods, so you can just steal shit. Which, I mean, makes sense. This is 100% in that nightclub from... I can't remember what it's called. 100% in that nightclub from Vice City. So, here is the weapon skin that it was talking about. That's the pattern from Tommy's shirt, isn't it? That's really cool. And I think we see it a couple more times on like another gun. People are going to see this and be like, oh, eating confirmed. You have to eat. Fucking don't read into too much shit. These glasses look fucking weird. And I feel like that's just because they're transparent. But also the textures look a bit odd. But I guess that's just proving that it's in-game. I guess. Kind of. Sort of. So here you go. We got... what's that? It's an MP5? I don't know. And some pistol. Both rocking the Tommy Vercetti paint job. And then we just go back to the end one. With the cool shit. So it looks like you just get... Looks like with this pre-order, you get the car, the clothes, the gun skins, and that storage garage. Which, I mean, is kind of cool. Thing to... Like, that's just a standard pre-order thing. But I'm really not... I do not like what they've done with this. Like, that was like 3 or 4 shops locked behind Ultimate Edition. That's... I can't get into that. Well, I mean, I say I can't get into that. You know what I mean. Did we see this? I remember. Yeah, that's the car. But I think they're going to add more to here because of just how much space is between here and trailer 2. Get Rockstar propaganda. I'm sorry, what?